Have you ever noticed your phone dying at the worst possible time? Right when you need to reply to an important message, right when somebody's trying to get a hold of you, or right when you're trying to close an important deal. It just shuts off, no warning. Now you're disconnected from your family, your friends, and your business. Moments like this, you just can't rewind. And most of the time, it's not your phone, it's your battery. In this video, let's explore when to replace your iPhone battery to save you stress, time, and money. At TCA Wireless, we work with all major brands: Apple, Samsung, LG, Google, and more. So when your phone starts slowing down, getting hot, or dying way too fast, trust us, we've seen it before. At TCA Wireless, we understand the importance of keeping you connected to your family, your friends, and your business. Now, let's talk about what's actually happening inside your battery. Every battery wears out over time. Apple says that iPhone batteries are designed to keep 80% of their original capacity after hundreds of charging cycles. Once the capacity drops below the mark, or your iPhone shows a service notice in battery health, it's time to think about a replacement. So if your phone dies faster than other phones, or the percentage drops suddenly, your battery is likely reaching the end of its life. Here's the good news. You probably don't need a new phone. You might just need a new battery. So now that you understand how batteries wear out, here are 5 clear signs it might be time to replace yours. First, your iPhone feels slow and laggy. Apps are taking longer to load, it freezes, or it lags. On some older iPhones, the iOS actually slows down to protect a weak battery. So it might not be your phone going bad. It could just be the battery. You can check this by going to Settings, Battery, Battery Health. Look at the maximum capacity percentage. If it's 80% or lower, you'll usually see a service warning. That's your phone letting you know it may be time for a battery replacement. The second sign is your battery dies too quickly. Does the phone shut off in the afternoon, even when you're hardly using it? If you're charging your phone multiple times a day, or you watch it drop from 80% to 10% in a matter of minutes, that's not normal. That's usually a worn out battery, and that's your sign to think about replacing it. Third sign, overheating. Phones will get warm when you're gaming or charging, that's normal. But if your phone feels hot during regular use or even when it's sitting there, that's a problem. And remember, if an iPhone overheats, it will automatically shut down to protect itself. Here in Hawaii, where the weather is already warm, heat plus a weak battery is not a good mix. If you're experiencing one or more of these signs, it's probably time to replace the battery before it shuts down at the worst possible moment. Fourth, a lifting screen or a swollen phone. If you notice the screen separating from the frame, or the display looks raised or uneven, that could be a swollen battery. If this happens, turn the phone off immediately and bring it to a trusted iPhone repair specialist as soon as possible. When lithium batteries fail, they can expand, and in rare cases, they can become a fire hazard. This is not something to ignore. The last sign is surprise shutdowns or a service message. If your phone shuts off for no reason, it's likely your battery is at the end of its life. Unexpected shutdowns and weak batteries usually go together. So if you're experiencing one or more of these signs, your battery may be worn out, and this happens more often than people realize. Let me tell you a real story. One of our customers, Sarah, came in because her iPhone kept dying. She would charge it overnight, but by the afternoon, it's almost dead. And one day, it even shut off at 35%. She thought her phone was done. She was already thinking about upgrading, so she brought her phone in to TCA Wireless. We checked her battery health. It was at 65%. That battery was worn out. She went shopping inside Don Quixote while we replaced her battery in under an hour. And now, her phone lasts all day again. No upgrade needed. She saved time, and most importantly, she saved money. We love seeing our customers, and we're always here to help. But before you come in, here are a few simple tips. Number 1, check your battery health. Go to Settings, tap Battery, then tap Battery Health and Charging. Look at maximum capacity. If it says 80% or lower, or you see a service message, that battery is near the end of its life. Second, take care of your battery. Try restarting your phone and deleting power-hungry apps. Make sure your iPhone is updated to the latest iOS, and use low power mode when your battery is running low. And here in Hawaii, avoid leaving your iPhone in extreme heat, like inside your car. Also, try charging between 20 and 80%. Letting it drop all the way to 0 can wear the battery out faster. Third, Avoid do-it-yourself kits and get professional help. I know those online kits look cheap, but modern phones are not easy to open. You can damage the screen, mess up Face ID, or even void your warranty. Instead, it's safer to see professionals like TCA Wireless. We love seeing our customers and we're always here to help. So before you decide what to do next, let's clear up a few of the most common questions we hear from customers every day. How much does a battery replacement cost? At TCA Wireless, Samsung batteries start at $19 and iPhone batteries start at $59. How long does the repair take? Most battery replacements at our shop are done within an hour. Many of our customers just shop at Don Quixote while we replace their batteries. By the time they're done shopping, their phone is ready. Will replacing my battery void my warranty? Short answer, yes. If your phone is still under Apple's warranty or covered by Apple Care Plus, having the battery replaced outside of Apple can void that coverage. So in those cases, we actually recommend going directly to Apple first. If they can take care of it for you, that's great. We genuinely want you to save time and money. Sometimes Apple's appointments are all booked out. Or perhaps you don't want to mail in your phone, or your phone is already out of warranty. That's where we step in. If your device is out of warranty, we can replace the battery safely and professionally, often in under an hour. Are aftermarket batteries safe? Yes. We use high quality batteries from trusted suppliers. If you specifically request an Apple OEM battery, we're able to special order one for you. It typically costs a little more and it can take several days to arrive. That said, most of our customers choose our high quality replacement batteries. They're reliable, cost effective, and backed by a 90-day warranty. Do I need to back up my data? A battery stop shouldn't affect your data, but it's always smart to back up to iCloud or a computer before doing any repairs. Do I need an appointment? No appointment necessary. Just come down to TCA Wireless, your iPhone, iPad, and Samsung repair specialist. So here's what I want you to remember. If you're constantly searching for a charger or your iPhone feels like it's on its last legs, you might not need a new phone. You might just need a new battery. Replacing a battery costs far less than replacing your device. Stay tuned for our next video on how to turn your old iPhone into instant cash. So before you spend thousands on a new phone, get it checked. Our team of repair specialists look forward to meeting you at TCA Wireless, where we treat you and your phone like family.